What's going on, YouTube? Today we're going to take a look at a very important aspect of Madden 25. Whether you're on the PlayStation 3 or the Xbox 360, or if you're on the next-gen consoles, this defense works for both, so you're definitely going to want to stick around no matter what. And having defense for the goal line quarterback sneak is probably one of the best assets you can have in the game, because it can get you a change of possession really quick. You know, for me, if I get 4th and 1 or 4th and inches, I know I'm going to that goal line quarterback sneak, because for the most part, there's really only about 3 or 4 defenses that work to stop it. And even though there's a lot of the great players, you know, they have sneak defense, but we don't always just play those great players that have it. Especially in a game like this where, you know, in next gen, it's a little bit easier for, you know, the average player to get a win. So, you know, to play somebody like that doesn't have the defense where we do, that can be a big game changer. You know, a lot of guys, they'll come out, it's 4th and 1, 4th and inches. They could be on their own 20, or they could be on the goal line. You know, many times, if you don't have quarterback sneak D, you've been in that situation. You're up by 4, you're up by 3, they're right on the goal line. It's, you know, 4th and 1, and you don't have any quarterback sneak D. And you know they're getting in the end zone. I mean, unless you get extremely lucky, try to run commit out of some random defense and jam the middle and just try to get lucky, they're getting in, and you're going to lose that game. It's happened to a lot of people out there. We're going to solve that problem today. We're going to show you the defense that's going to get you the stop almost every time. And, you know, the first time my opponent runs it, he's going to run it, and I'm going to jam up the middle, and he doesn't know if I have sneak D or not. And he's just going to run it. And he's going to find out real quick, because it's going to be a change of possession, that I do, in fact, have quarterback sneak defense. And even then, there's a lot of people that still, they're like, you know what, this guy just jammed the middle, he ran commit, he probably got lucky. He doesn't really have defense, it's just one of those times where he got lucky, and I'm going to run it again. And if it wasn't enough already that we got that one change of possession, that just might mean all the difference in the world, especially depending on what point of the game it's at. To have 2 change of possessions because that person was stubborn and he knows that quarterback sneak is so effective that he ran it again. Now we're really in a position here where we can really win the game. I mean, 2 change of possessions, that's like 2 interceptions, 2 fumbles, whatever. You know, this isn't even including the interceptions or fumbles that we might get throughout the course of the game. So this is huge, okay? Just want to stress that. So let's come out in goal line quarterback sneak, and the defense is 46 normal inside blitz. So I'm going to show you the setup really quick, but there is one more other thing that I want to tell you for you PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 guys. There's about 9 months, or sorry, there's 8 months left in Madden 25 before the new game comes out. And back when the game did come out, TGL, we released a 46 playbook defensive guide with about 22 different video setups for max coverage defenses, blitzes, something that I used for a couple weeks, and I got to tell you, I had great success using it. There's a lot of really good stuff in there, and this happens to be one of them. So we're kind of doing a preview for that guide with this defense to give you an example of what you're going to get in it. As well, for the next gen guys, just kind of a freebie. If you are on next gen, do not purchase that guide. I'm going to put a link in the description to it. It doesn't work. It only works on the Xbox 360, but it does work very, very effective. I promise you will not be disappointed. So to set this up, we're going to show blitz, pinch the defensive line, we're going to run commit, and we're going to blitz our free safety. Then we're going to come right down in the middle, and that's it. We're just going to stand there and wait for them to snap the ball. Now, as you can see here, my defender that I'm controlling there is moving. And the reason is because we've went a little too far beyond our defensive tackles. And if the offense waits long enough, what's going to happen if we don't back up is we're going to encroach. And next thing you know, like you see right there, 4th and 1 turns into 1st down for them. So we do not want to do that. So let's do it one more time. We're going to show blitz. We're going to pinch a defensive line. We're going to run commit, and then we're going to blitz a safety. And we just want to stop right about there. Maybe you can get like a little step closer. We don't want to get too far down below. A lot of the time I'll just kind of run up, let go of the controller, and we're good to go. Once they snap the ball, see again, we got a little too close, so you really want to be careful at this, okay? This is, you know, one of the biggest mistakes that you can make. So just get right in here. It's going to work just fine. So let's go ahead and snap the ball and see how it works. Now, like I said, anywhere on the field, this is going to be a stop. If they're on their own 20, they're not going to use the hurdle technique. The hurdle technique is definitely a great way to get by some of the quarterback sneak defenses out there. It's not going to work against this particular defense, no matter where you are. Now, nobody's going to hurdle on their own 20 because fumbles happen that way, but on the goal line, that's where you're going to see the hurdles, and they're not even going to get a chance to do it. As you can see right here, the DT comes in before they even have any chance whatsoever to be able to make a hurdle or any type of move. He didn't, not only pick up inches, but he went backwards about a half a yard, didn't get anything. So you're going to see in the gameplay footage, it's extremely easy to set up. I grab my safety right away, get in the gap, and just set it up really quickly. I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, check out that defensive guide if you're on the 360 or the PlayStation 3 if you haven't seen it yet. I promise you, I put my word on it. It's a very good guide. Just take about, 6 or 7 plays. Even though there's 22 different videos in there, that's not the way that you go about purchasing an ebook. You buy it and you take the things that you like the most, the things you're comfortable with the most. Nobody runs 22 different defenses. No good player runs that many defense. It's got all sorts of things because, different people like different things. Different people are comfortable with different things. So kind of run all the setups, and then whatever you feel comfortable with, you can set this up really quickly, or you can do that, or you find this effective. Just stick to those plays. Even if it's 3 or 4 of them, you're going to have great success. I promise. I put my word on it. That defensive guide is really nice. Check the link in the description. Like I said, we're going to see you guys next time with another next-gen video tip. Until then, have a good one.
Big set here for the defense, lining up in the 4-6. It's 4th down, and it's goal to go. Big moment here for the defense, lined up in the 46 defense. Ball was out. This one's going back the other way. And that's what's a fun. Here they come, back to the line after picking up over 20 yards. Ball was out, 1st and goal. The offense was able to recover. Right now. Marching down the field and taking their time. And that's... This will be the 8th play of this drive. Vick's going to keep the football on the quarterback.